I am officially almost done with this passion planner here. I got the undated one initially back in the end of 2022. Yes, that's how long I've had this because I tend to like to plan in the beginning of the year, but then I taper off. And there's some weeks where I'm just not feeling it. I'm feeling sad, low motivation, or I'm just too busy that I rely on Google Calendar or something like that. I'm not always home basically or carrying this planner, so I fall back on Google Calendar. However, I think I did a great thing by choosing the undated planner. And because you can see, this is December 19th, 2023. And I gotta say, I love this layout kind of thing. It was around Christmas time. I was really into being able to decorate, but I got a passion planner haul for you guys. And then jumping over here, I started to try to run a little bit. It's just, you can see it's kind of different. I like using the small habit tracker on here because it gives a little space for something else. Or what, babe? Yeah, sometimes you just gotta put it on the to-do list because otherwise it doesn't happen. And as you can see, sometimes it would be really plain and I wouldn't do the whole coloring thing. Here I got sick with COVID, obviously. So yeah, that's pretty much what I have for 2023. I have a few weeks left. I do have a few weeks left. But I think I'll be done with this by the end of the year. So I went ahead and did order my new passion planner, of course. It's been, like I said, December 2022. It's been so long. You guys, it's been long. So let's go ahead and open this. Yay! Oh my goodness. I have gotten the smaller one before, but I just have big handwriting. So even though, oh, wow. So even though I like the portability of the smaller one, this one's just, it's nice. I mean, and then you could carry it like this. So let's, oh my god. Oh, easy takeoff, free download. I've always used the free downloadable ones. I actually have the monthly printable on my fridge right now. Okay, so this is the printout calendar that I have up on my fridge. But now I won't need it because I'll be using my planner, right? Anyway, that's what that is. So let's go ahead and, wow, it's so beautiful. I'm like salivating right now. And then the ribbons, they're green. This is why I got the pink one, because for a good amount of time, I really like green and pink. Of course, the standard layout, but it just feels different. I don't tend to use the reflection tabs, but maybe I will. I can just stick to like 1 or 2 sentences in the future. Wow. Okay, so the calendar layout is definitely different. First impressions, it's been a long time. So we got the return. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. What am I doing in my life? Me too. What am I doing with my life? I'll read that later. How to use. I did see this in their new videos, core values, and I really like that. About 2 years ago or so, I started implementing 5 core values, but I like how they ask us to focus in. What values do I embody when I feel the most alive and fulfilled? I really gotta sit down with that one. And you know, the goals, as long as I've written down my goals and actually looked at the goals, I found that for the most part, I have been successful in reaching them. Visualizing and everything. Visualizer, I don't really tend to use because Game Changer, I mean, sometimes you just gotta get up and do it even if you don't want to. So that's my game changer, I guess. Nice. Wow, monthly habit practice. I I don't want to let go of tracking it on a weekly basis, but of course I could always transfer it to the monthly one though. I did see this one on their videos. Ooh, Q1 goals, Q2 goals. That's so cool. 2026 and 2027. I think this would be more... Okay, there's an ambulance passing by. Okay, Q1 goals, Q2. This honestly before would have been my financial goals. I don't know now. I guess they would probably still be my financial goals. And then of course your monthly layout. Nice, very nice. And your standard weekly, my tried and true. I do like printing out the daily one though also, and doing a daily breakdown. And I love the breakdown of the hours, because when you start listing your to-dos but you see how it's taking up most of the day, you kind of have to be realistic with what you can do in a day, especially me, because I tend to get tired towards the end of the day and it's just so difficult to do things like chores and stuff. Let's look at the back. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. I can finally like plan in the future. These tabs that I got for monthlies, I think I got them from a separate store. I will not link them, but I really like them. So if I find them, I'll add them. Those are really nice. So let's go to the back. You have your dotted page, blank pages, and rules. And I'm sure they have a flip through on there. Yes, I know they have a flip through. Ooh, trust your timeline. Wow. Oh my gosh, and it comes with stickers. For sure, this one came with no stickers. I've had so many passion planners, but honestly, to be honest, I haven't kept them. I get through my minimalist throwing trash era. I stopped doing that, of course, but I trained. I mean, I used Excel and Google Sheets and stuff to like plan out long term, but I trained with the LA Marathon with my passion planner, and I wish I would have kept that one because I had written down like all the miles and stuff that I ran every day. That was like in 2018, 2017. Oh my gosh, these are so cute. Did my taxes. Love it. Ooh, income and debt and savings. This is my jam right here. Paid off, you did it. Oh my gosh, and these are pretty much my favorite. Like payday, heart emojis. The heart emojis I would probably use for doctor's appointments, to be honest. And a water tracker. Do they want me to buy more? Is that what they... And you know, I really want to get into meal planning next. I mean, I'm already starting, but I really want to track what I'm eating. Because once you hit 30, your stomach starts to hurt. And your knees. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. I'm so excited. And that wasn't it. So for Christmas, I decided to support a local business, which is Passion Planner, of course. And I'm just going to give away a bunch of their new notepads as well. So I got 3 different ones. I got the black one, this one, and the pink one. I'm going to leave the pink one on that side. I'm going to be opening these 2. Actually, no, I won't. Sorry, these are gifts. Why would I do that? But habit tracker for most of the people that I know that need to track their habits. And then I got a to-do list because we all know how it's easy to fall out of planning. So I just wanted them to have somewhere to track if they're drinking enough water, easy things like that. And then for the people that have 9 to 5s, I'm not going to be opening these, but this is just kind of like, they have flip throughs, I believe, on their website when you go and look for these. But thank you guys all so much for watching. I am going to put these to the side until 2026 and continue to use my other planner. I hope you guys have a great day.